there are some things that don't get spoken about relatively as much. One of those things that I ponder on is the two main effects happening on males versus females. Because everyone kind of knows what's been going on as far as feminism is concerned, but people don't talk so much as talk as much about what I call excellentism, and that's what affects males more. And excellentism, I call, is this idea to men that they have to do so many things and they have to be excellent at all of them. I see this a lot in martial arts in general, because you will see people who have never trained before a day in their lives. It could be, for example, their first or maybe their fourth sparring session ever, and you can just see how hard they're really trying. I mean, and right out the gate, you can tell when somebody's trying something that they've seen on an Instagram video, because all of our algorithms are somewhat start to become synchronized or overlap in a way. So I can tell that this new person is trying to hold his guard, like, for example, like Sean Strickland or something like that. I can tell he's holding his guard like Sean Strickland because he's seen him do it in a video. He has no background in boxing, so he has no business trying even to do a Philly shell or this type of guard. He has no clue. He's just doing it because that's what he's seen someone else do. And on top of that, he's sparring someone like me who's been training for over a decade, like he can really beat me. Now, some people get offended by that and they feel the need to try to humble these kind of guys. Personally, I don't. What it makes me feel is, it makes me feel sad for him. I pity him, because I think to myself, in what world does it make sense that this person really believes they can do me any damage? When really, as his first, second, third time sparring, he should just be just trying to play, just trying to stay calm, just trying to learn how to move his feet. And when he sees a guard drop, maybe throw a jab. When he sees something coming, don't close his eyes. That's the kind of stuff he should be focusing on. But because of, I call, excellentism, he really thinks he needs to be trying to land shots on me. And I need us guys to be more aware of that, because you can't learn anything that way. And I might be nicer than most, but you can't get mad at one of the more experienced guys when he smacks you down for that. Because there's no other way for you to learn that, hey, whatever delusions you came in here with, you should have left those at the door. It's not even in bad faith. I have to smack those delusional expectations out of you, so that the fifth time you come to spar, you're like, okay, let me just see what I can learn. Maybe let me ask questions in the middle of sparring and see what kind of result I get from that. You see what I mean? So that's just something that happens to men. Women get feminism that makes them delusional, and men get excellentism that makes them delusional. And basically, everybody needs to get a fucking grip.